NGOs are quite happy on this, and it's a real step forward in tackling plastic pollution. We're going to see bans on single-use plastic items such as plates and cutlery, and important changes to corporate practices to ensure manufacturers pay for cleanup costs and waste management of several single-use plastic items. There are some not so good measures, so there's some delays to these payment schemes. There's a lack of reduction targets for some single-use plastics, but overall it's a real step forward in tackling plastic pollution.
Well, that's good to hear, but how exactly is this ban going to be enforced?
Yeah, so at the moment it's just agreed on early this morning, and the usual transposition period in EU legislation is 2 years. So EU governments will have 2 years to transpose this into their national law, and then the bans will come into place. The other measures like labelling schemes, payment schemes will begin to come into place as well. We're really hoping it will drive a transition towards away from single use and really towards reusable consumption. So looking at reusable schemes for food containers, for reusable cups, and get rid of all this wasteful consumption, which is causing basically the plastic pollution crisis.
Indeed. Briefly, what about other plastics? Should people be concerned, or is this, the end?
Yes, I mean, we're seeing more and more research coming out on the impact and the sheer presence of plastic in our world. We've seen it it's in the air we breathe. There's the World Health Organization are starting to look more into microplastics, which are in our bodies, which are in wildlife, which are in our oceans. So it's really looking about where plastics are coming from, the chemicals that are put into plastics, how these can impact humans and animals, and really look at the source and the extraction and the how we make and use plastics, and try to drive changes there.